What's going on, everybody? I hope you've been doing well. Today's video is just going to be a quick video on an oil change here on the Kubota. Now we're getting ready to hit 400 hours on it, and it's going to need some more servicing done, but today's video is just going to be an oil change on it and a new filter. So let's get right into it. So we've got everything laid out right here. 2 quarts of the 10W30 and the brand new Kawasaki oil filter that will go on this Kawasaki FS730V. Now, this might be kind of difficult to see. I'm trying to find the best way to get in there. There we go. See, right there is where the oil is going to drain out of. Your filter's right here, but your oil drains right out of there, and Kubota designed this very well, I think, in my opinion, because you've got this little port right there that falls right down under the mower, and you just put your collector there for all the oil. Now, that little screw, you can kind of see it. It's slightly difficult to see, and the lighting's not super great in here. But that is how you actually, all you have to do is unloosen that, and the oil will drain right out of the vent here. That will come all the way out if you unloosen it enough, the screw. It's just a plastic screw. The thing will come right out. And if you don't tighten it up enough, the oil will drain out of it. I think the very first time I did this, actually, I changed the oil and I put it back in the trailer, and I did not tighten it enough all the way, and I went back to the trailer and there was oil all over the floor. So let's jump right into getting that off, getting that loose, and getting the oil drained out of here. Hopefully you can see on camera here. Let's see if we can get this going. The screw is a little tight sometimes, but oh, there we go. Can you see the oil coming out of there? Yeah. So we'll just loosen this up a little bit more. Let a little bit more oil flow out of here. And adjust that a little bit. And now we'll just let this drain. Pretty simple toolless design there for this oil to come out. And once this is all done, we'll pop this filter off as well. Loosen this up a little bit. Get some air flowing through there and get this oil all out of here so we can put some fresh, clean oil in. But that's pretty easy to do right there. And I don't have the mower up on jacks or anything. It's just sitting flat on the ground here. So we'll just go ahead and let that drain for a minute. See a little bit better maybe if we bring it in. You see it's just going right down through that hole there. Now obviously there's not a lot of oil in here, it's a lawnmower, so it's not going to take very long for it all to drain out. You can even pull this out a little if you want. Just kind of tighten it back up a little more. Now that all the oil is drained out, we should be able to pop this old oil filter off by hand. There we go. So we'll take this off, and this is going to drain in the same exact spot that the oil drain plug was going into as well. Just kind of let that drain for a second, just so when I pop this off, all the oil doesn't go all over the place. In theory, sometimes that's not always the case, but seemed to work out okay. Take this filter here, and we'll set it right down in my drain pan below the mower here. Actually going to set it in the box for the new filter. And we'll grab a paper towel to just kind of clean up that mess there. So just kind of get in here and clean up a little bit. Clean up this oil. And get the oil off of this little pan here that goes right under where the oil filter drains. I think that pan just kind of helps direct any of the excess oil that's going to come out of the filter when you're taking it off. Alright, now let's head over and check out the new oil filter real quick. Now this is a part that some people say you should do, some people say you shouldn't, most people say it doesn't really matter. I've always done it when I change oil and put a new filter on, so I'm just going to stick to doing what I usually do with this, and that is priming this new clean filter. So we'll take this quart here, dump just a little bit in there, not quite halfway, and then we'll take a little bit excess left and just wipe it around the seal of the filter. So now we've got some oil in the filter and a little bit on the seal, just to kind of help that seal on there onto the metal real nice and make sure it doesn't leak. And this filter is primed, so we'll go ahead and throw it on there now. Take this new filter, screw it on there. All you need to do is hand tighten this on there. You don't need a tool to get it on there. You want to just get it on about as tight as you can with your hand. And that is on there and ready to rock. So let's go ahead and fill her up with oil. Got the cap off of there. Now let's go ahead and add some oil. Should have grabbed my funnel for this, but there we go. Finally got that air pocket there. Didn't wind up spilling too much. We're going to go ahead and use both quarts of oil because that is what this engine is designed to take. All done. We are all done with the oil change on the Kubota for today. If you guys don't take time to maintain your equipment is going to make that time for you, and it's not going to be good. So just a little bit of preventative, regular routine maintenance can really go a long way with your mower's health and for your sanity as well. So just taking this little bit of extra time to change the oil here, it just helps the machine run so much better. We are going to be doing here soon a video on a 400-hour review on this machine. It's at, I think, like 396 or 397 right now, but we'll be doing a video when we hit 400 hours. Just a couple opinions and thoughts on this mower after owning it now for several years. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something from it, take away something. I don't know. It's just a quick, simple, toolless oil change. It's very well designed, really quick. I think the whole process took me probably 10-15 minutes maybe. But as long as everything goes smoothly, you do not need any tools to do this oil change. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate you guys watching. Y'all take care. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.